Edward Perryman Cole died in May. It was a Sunday afternoon, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. It's difficult to understand the sum of a person's life. Some people will tell you it's measured by the ones left behind. Some believe it can be measured in faith. Some say by love. Other folks say life has no meaning at all. Me, I believe that you measure yourself by the people who measured themselves by you. What I can tell you for sure is that by any measure, Edward Cole lived more in his last days on earth than most people managed to wring out of a lifetime. I know that when he died, his eyes were closed and his heart was open.
What are you doing?
What is this?
Come on, give it back.
What is it?
Give it back.
It was on the floor. I didn't know it was a state secret.
My freshman philosophy professor assigned this exercise in forward thinking. He called it a bucket list. We were supposed to make a list of all the things we wanted to do in our lives before we...
Kick the bucket. Cutesy.
Anyway, I wrote down things like make $1 million, first black president, you know, young man's wishes. I was gonna redo the list, but then...
Help a complete stranger for the good. Laugh until I cry. Not to be judgmental, but this is extremely weak.
It's pointless now.
I would argue the exact opposite. All right, that's it.
What are you doing?
A little rewrite, that's all.
Bucket? What's inside it? List? Oh my gosh! Ah! Bucket list. What's that? Do you know? In this lesson, we are going to learn what is a bucket list. To find out, stay with me, Michelle.
Notifications. Don't miss any new lessons.
What really is a bucket list? Bucket list is a list of things that you want to do before you die. Yes. And do you know where does it come from? It comes from an English idiom slang or a slang idiom, which is to kick the bucket. What is it to kick the bucket? To kick the bucket means to die. If I say that he kicked the bucket, it means that he's dead. Have you heard of that English movie? It was released in 2008, starring Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson. Yes,